Shalom, shalom. Call hello Allah, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rechakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well, and salutations to the hopeful elect that preach this truth out the four corners of the globe in sincerity, with all love, and honor. Through the spirit and power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, this lesson be edifying, man, because, hey, we got to continue to increase our faith in this time that we living in, man. We see that Esau is starting to come down harder on us. He's starting to persecute us through his media, persecute us and demonize us through his publicities. And persecution is on the rise, man. It's gonna come a time, real soon, where Esau gonna roll down on us, man. On us men of the Lord, no matter what camp you from, no matter what doctrine you preach. This man Esau, he putting us all in one category, man. He putting us all in one bag, and he got targets on our heads, man. And he gonna come down with great wrath, as the scriptures say, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Before the Lord comes back and execute judgment. So what we got to do, we got to prepare ourselves for these times. We got to prepare ourselves for these prophecies, okay? Which means our faith has to be there, man. Our faith has to be ready. Our faith has to be stable, in order for us to, endure these times, man. So pray to the Lord for more faith, okay? Pray to the Lord that he make you stable. Pray to the Lord that he don't take his spirit away from you, because we gonna need the Lord, man. We're going to need the Lord more than ever. This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And that's the definition of faith, man. Okay, the things hoped for. Something that you hope for is an expectation, man. Something that you desire. So we expect to be delivered from the hands of our enemy, the hands of our oppressor, man. Through captivity, through persecution, through imprisonment, through any type of tribulation that he brings upon us, we expect and we hope, we desire that the Lord deliver us out of his hands, that he show mercy and compassion upon us, man. And that's where our faith lies in at. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the foundation. That word substance, it means foundation, man. So faith is the foundation of the expectations that you desire to have. It says, for the evidence of things not seen. And faith is the evidence that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is coming back, to execute judgment and plead our cause. That the Lord gonna lift up that standard. We got faith in these scriptures, man. That's our evidence. That's our proof. That's our defense. Okay. Now I'm gonna jump down to verse 6. It says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. So you gotta have faith, man. It's required that you have faith, man, and we need more of it. You can never have enough faith. So we need the Lord to increase our faith so that we can please him, man. We gotta pray to the Lord that he increase us in our faith that we may please him. Because you can't please the Lord. The Lord can't have pleasure within your spirit, within your soul, if you don't have faith within him. It says, for he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is. And that's the spirit. Because that's the Lord's name. He is. He exists. So we got to believe that the Lord is Yahweh. We got to believe in Yahweh Shai, man. Because you can't have one without the other. You got to believe in Yahweh Shai, and you got to believe in Yahweh. Okay? But you got to come to the Lord with a contrite spirit and a humble spirit, man. And you got to believe on him. It says, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So the Lord going to reward you if you diligently seek him, man. That's why, when you pray for faith, that pleases the Lord. When you pray for more faith, that pleases the Lord, man. Okay, because not only do you pray for that faith, but you work towards it, man. And the Lord Yahweh, he is righteous to reward you of whatever that you're trying to achieve, man. Okay, so if we ask the Lord for more faith, we got to work towards that goal. We got to give attendance to reading, man. We got to study in these scriptures, The scriptures, roughly paraphrasing, the scriptures say, study to show thyself approved unto the Lord. Okay? So we got to study. We got to give attendance to study. We got to fast, man. We got to pray. All right? We got to fellowship. We got to give alms. We got to do these things in order to work towards that goal of increasing our faith, man. And that pleases the Lord, man. That shows forth that you making an effort, all right, to get right with the Lord, all right, to seek the Lord, man. And the Lord is a rewarder to them that seek Him. And that's what, when you pray for more faith, when you study, okay, when you fast, when you give alms, fellowship, show brotherly love, that's seeking the Lord right there, man. That's making yourself closer to the Lord, especially fasting. All right. Now I'm going to jump down to verse 8. It says, by faith Abraham, when he was called to go into a place which he should receive for an inheritance, obeyed and went out, not knowing whither he went. Okay, so by the faith, Abraham, he followed the Lord's word, man. He followed the Lord's word to leave the land where he was in, not knowing where he was, not knowing, where he was going, man. Just through his faith, all right, through his belief of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right, he went up and left, not knowing where he was going or anything, man. He was just following the Spirit by faith, man. Verse 9, by faith he sojourned in the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise. For he looked for a city which hath foundations, whose builder and maker is Yahweh. All right, so Abraham had that faith, man. Okay, we got to have faith. We got to pray for that faith that Abraham had. Because Abraham, he's reincarnated on this earth right now. So we gotta pray for that faith of, just like Abraham had, man. It says, verse 11, through faith also Sarah herself received strength to conceive seed, and was delivered of a child when she was past age, because she judged him faithful who had promised. Verse 12, therefore sprang there even of one, in him as good as dead, so many as the stars of the sky, and multitude, and as the sand which is by the seashore, unnumberable. All right, because man, that's the 12 tribes of Israel right there, because the 12 tribes of Israel is an unnumbered nation. All right, the Lord compared the little grains of sand on the seashore to how many Israelites it is, man. So by faith, Sarah was able to conceive because she had faith within the Lord, man, even though she was past age. All right. Verse 13 says, these all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them, and embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the land. For they that say such things declare plainly that they seek a country. And truly, if they had been mindful of that country from whence they came out, they might have the opportunity to have returned. Verse 16, but now they desire a better country, right? The kingdom, man. We desire the kingdom. That's that better country. It says that is in heavenly, wherefore Yahweh is not ashamed to be called their power, for he hath prepared them for a city. All right, the Lord prepared for us a city, which is the kingdom, man. All right, the scripture said that the Yahweh Shai stated that that the Father have many mansions, man. Okay, so the Lord is preparing the kingdom for us right now as we speak. But first, we gotta serve our captivity here, and we gotta fulfill the Lord's will on earth before we receive that kingdom. All right. Verse 17, it says, by faith Abraham, when he was tried, offered up Isaac, And he that had received the promises offered up his only begotten son, of whom it was said that in Isaac thy seed shall be called. So even by faith, man, even by faith, Abraham was willing to sacrifice his own son for the Lord, man. You know, because Abraham knew that the Lord don't make mistakes. He knew to obey the Lord's will, man. He knew that the Lord could raise Isaac back up again, or he knew the Lord could give him another son, man. Okay, even though Abraham didn't really sacrifice his son, he was willing to do it because the Lord told him to, man. But the Lord, he didn't even have Abraham sacrifice him. That was just a test. That was just a test to see if Abraham was really faithful to the Lord. And he was, man. And he is. And we got to pray for that same faith of our forefathers, man. Okay, that's the whole point. Because Esau, all right, these devils, these UN troops, is about to roll down on us hard, man. And the only way that's going to keep us sane, only thing that's going to keep us stable and locked in the spirit is our faith, man. So brothers, you know, me first and foremost, continue to pray for more faith. All right, continue for the Lord to work towards that goal, that the Lord grant us more faith, man, so that we could be stable. All right, that we could be, you know, locked in the spirit, man. All right, so with that said, Lord willing, this was a exhortation to Akim. And Lord willing, this was edifying to those who take heed into the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Call halal Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rechakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone were well. And salutations to the hopeful elect, preaching this truth throughout the four corners of the globe. Shalom, Mawaf Lababal.